Hello everyone and welcome to my very first shuffle tutorial. So in this tutorial we're solely going to be focusing on the basic running man. Now there are various, so many different styles of doing the running man. However, in this tutorial I'm going to be focusing on the basic one. I've introduced how I'm going to be doing these tutorials on my social media. So the first part of the tutorial is going to be just dancing, and the second part is going to be with the hula hoop. I'd also like to say a massive thank you to Snap Fitness here in Windsor for allowing me to use their studio. So yeah, thank you Snap Fitness for supporting me with this. Shuffling is so much fun. I believe anyone can do it. It's constantly evolving. I'd also like to share that everything that I am sharing with you is what I've been inspired or what I've learned from Vanessa Sacco. So thank you Vanessa for inspiring me to do this and for me to share the shuffle love. Let's get to it. So there are three parts to the running man: open, together and open. So you are here and you'll go into open. So that is the first part of the running man, so you're opening. Second part is you're going to drag everything in together. So your right foot is going to come in, and then your left foot, which is behind, is going to come up. Okay, so you're going to open, together, and then open. Those are the three parts to the running man. Now it's really important when you do the running man that you are centered within your weight. So you don't want to be leaning forward when you jump out. You want to remain centered at all times. So when you jump out, you are centered. When you bring everything in together, you are centered. When you drop into the open position, you are centered. So not once will I ever lean forward. And also another reason for that is when I do it in the hula hoop, if you start to lean forward in the open position, you're going to change the dynamics and the rhythm between you and the hula hoop. So it's really important that you get this part right. So guys, I'm now going to demonstrate the running man from this side, and then I'm also going to turn to face the mirror to show you what it looks like from behind, as if you were in an actual dance class with me. So let's go. So you're going to go open, together, open, together, open, together, open. Okay, let's try that again. So you're going to go open, together, open, together, open, together, open, together. Now the beats that I tend to do it is 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. So whenever you're doing the and, your feet are always up, and when you're always on the actual beat, your feet are down, okay? So let's try it. 5, 6, 7, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. Okay, let's show them the front. 5, 6, 7, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and. The other thing that I learned from Vanessa is that jump rope, shuffling is a lot like jump rope in the sense that, you know, it's that sort of effect. So when you are on your feet, you know, jump rope really does come useful into this. That's how you can picture it almost. So when you're jumping out and in, you know, they're mini little jumps to try and get you to where you need to be. And that is a great way how Vanessa sort of explained it. Jump rope is that sort of effect. when you're doing it, as if you're jumping with your swimming rope. So now I'm going to put some music on. I just want to have some fun. I'm going to do it slowly and we'll build it up. So we'll just ease ourselves in. But shuffling, there's so much balance in shuffling, and sometimes you'll feel those wobbles, but enjoy those wobbles because you're learning a new style. So let's go for it. So I hope that has helped you. Now let's move on to do it in the hula hoop. Okay, here we go, here's the challenge. So we've now all got our hula hoops and we're going to go back to the basic part of the running man. So the open, together, and then open. Now, what's really important is that when you are opening, that you are not going to lean forward, because I will show you. If you open and you're leaning forward, by the time you actually want to go back into the dance, you can see it now, my hula hoop, it sort of goes, I mean now reverted back to normal, but it sort of ends up going at a diagonal part, which is totally going to set off the remainder of the shuffling for you. So it's okay for it to go a little bit, but if it goes so much diagonal, then it's going to change the dynamics of it completely. So you're going to jump out. So see, it's moved a little bit, but it's not uncontrollable. Then from there, you're going to bring everything in together. So in. Again, you can see the dynamics of the hula hoop change, but the more that I continue to go back into it, it eases off. Then you're going to jump out into the open position. Then you can see it happening again. So it does go up a slight diagonal, which is normal because you are distorting the rhythm and the dynamics, your relationship in the hula hoop basically, and the hula hoop is not expecting you to move that way. So when you are jumping out, it's really important. So because I drive my hula hoop to the right, I'm really focusing on that right hip, really engaging my core, but I'm also very much focusing on the right hand side to really engage with that hula hoop, okay? So when I am jumping out, I am engaging my core, but ever so slightly. It's such a slight movement. I'm not sure if you can see it here, but I'm focusing more on that right hip. So from there, when you bring everything in together, this will be a really challenging part for some of you because you're bringing everything in at the same time and also with your arms. So use your upper body. So when you are using your upper body, you want to bring it in. So you almost have to do a little shuffle with your upper body to bring it in. So from here, you really want to engage, use your upper body to build up that speed with the hula hoop, and then from there, really go up and down straight. I build it up, and when I say build up the speed, I'll jump. I know, good grief. So, let's go from top. So remember, please keep your weight centered. So you're using your upper body as such to jump out. You don't have to go far apart, even if you just want to practice ever so slightly. Start off simple, okay? Then from there, you are using your upper body to then bring it back in, you see? You can see I'm using my upper body. So, we're gonna go out, use the upper body, bring it in. I always sort of shunt my arms forward when I'm doing it with the hula hoop, when I'm bringing everything in together. Then from there, same sort of principle, I actually find it easier dropping into the open position with the hula hoop, and because you just drop out. The hardest part is actually the first part, the second part, the final part. It should hopefully just naturally flow as you put your foot down, okay? Now, another thing is, it's really important to open, bring everything in together and open at the same time. It looks so much smoother and it just looks really slick. And obviously when you're doing it in the hula hoop, with the hula hoop like smoothly, continuously going around, you want to keep that momentum going with the hula hoop, and obviously you want to look slick with your feet, your body, what you're doing, okay? So, we are here, okay? So focus on upper body. You are engaging your core, you are using your upper body, you're using those arms, okay, to build up the momentum. And then you're going to open. Then from there, you're going to engage, use the arms, build it up, shunt forward, you see? Then from there, you're going to engage, and then open. Here we go, are you ready? So we are going to open. So you can see my hula hoop has gone slightly diagonal, that's fine. From here you're going to build up the momentum, bring it in as a shunt, okay? From there, open. Let's try it. It's so hard, guys. It is really, really hard, but practice these basic movements and then we'll try and go a bit quicker as well, okay? So, let's try again. 5, 6, 7, and we open. Bring it in, and you open. Okay? Let's try it. 5, 6, 7, and you open. Bring it in, bring it open. Okay? Let's try it again. 5, 6, 7, do a bit slower. You open. Build it up, shunt it in, bring it open. Yes! So 2 key points I'm sharing with you today is that when you are doing a running man, please keep your weight centered, okay? And when you are using the hula hoop to shuffle in, your upper body is crucial. So you're using that upper body to gain the momentum, so that when you are able to jump from one move to another, or glide into a move, drag into one move, you're sort of building up that momentum in the hula hoop. So you're like, okay, I'm ready, I can do this now, move, and then it's a quick movement. So I'm going to put some music on, and I'm going to do the same thing again. So we're going to go a lot slower. Are you ready? You're going to build up the momentum, and then we're going to open. Use your upper body, bring in the momentum. Are you ready? Let's do it. Here we go. Let's do it again. Bring in there. And drop. Okay. So guys, I really hope that tutorial was useful to you. I really hope that you've learned something one way or another. So yeah, with the running man, just to summarize, 3 parts: open, together, open. Keep your weight centered and try not to lean forward. When you're doing it with the hula hoop, focus on using your upper body, using your arms, building that momentum, keeping your weight centered. But also focus on your hip. So use that hip to gain the control when you are jumping into the open position and bringing it in. So that is what you want to engage. Let me know your thoughts, and please tag me in any of your attempts that you have tried from this tutorial. Thank you.